Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video, the video game series in which we look at a soon-to-be released game and I give you my first thoughts and impressions on it. Today we're looking at Tinkykin, which is a third-person RPG platformer puzzler type thing. It's really good. That description's not the best, but the game itself is really good. It is worth noting, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, this is an alpha demo build. It is very, very early in stages of development, but what I've played of it so far is really, really good and a lot of fun. As always, we'll look through to the options, although, spoiler alert, there isn't any yet. And then we will jump into the game and I'll show you what you can do and the way that it works and how cute it is and all of that good stuff. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Alright then, we are in the options menu now. As you can see, there's not a lot here just yet. There is still things coming soon. Like I said, this is a demo build. The options it's got are very good, and the things that it looks like it's going to be added are, you know, they're very, very positive. They are things that they do need to add, so I'm hoping to see some really good things from this. But so far, so good. Like, again, this is very, very early in development build. So here you've got your summary, if you like. You can see the items that you've got available. You can see the items that you need to collect. You can see that you've got different abilities and stuff like that on this screen. It's well presented. It looks really good. Then here is an extension of that. You can see all of the items that you need to collect to carry on with the story, essentially, right? And then on this one, you've got more collectible items from two separate characters in the game. They have got a trophy page. I don't quite know how this is going to work, but I would imagine that you will have a set amount of time to clear the zone in, and the faster you go, the higher on the leaderboard you get. But that is purely speculation because we have no idea. It's an alpha build. And then the actual settings themselves. Now, again, there are some things that they don't have yet. They are coming soon. So I'll be really interested to see what they actually do upon a later build. For the general gameplay, though, they've got pretty much everything that you would need for a game like this. You've got your language, invert camera, auto camera walk, camera shake, etc. Camera shake is on by default. I did turn it off. Something that would be nice here would maybe be a colorblind mode later on in the game, just because of the different colors of the little like Tinkykin that you get that follow you around. I can see it being a bit of a problem for people that are colorblind like myself later on, so an accessibility option there later on would be really nice. You've then got your audio. Now, the cool thing about the audio is, even though that it has started it at max, the audio level isn't too bad. It doesn't blow your ears out, and the soundtrack really does match the game really very well. They've got the theme and the music quite right. But again, upon starting a game, more and more developers are doing this, and that's to just turn the music settings down to about 50% upon starting, just to save everybody's ears from exploding upon starting the game. Video options, there aren't any here. Honestly, with the type of game this is, I can't see them needing to, but FPS options, resolution options, you know, the standard stuff would be nice to see, and this game looks really good and it runs like butter. So I don't know what they're going to add, but it would be nice to see some things. Finally, control. Your controls, it is very heavily advised to use a controller with this. I can see it being quite the struggle with keyboard and mouse, but at the same time, they do have keyboard and mouse options there available as well. If you don't, I can't say how easy or hard the game is because I saw use controller and I just went with the suggestion. The controls aren't too bad. They seem to make sense, and there are a few things that have sort of double functionality, like you can use one or two buttons and they'll do the same thing, which is nice. But overall, the controls are pretty standard. There's nothing overly outstanding there. So there's your options that they have available now. A couple of things I would like to see added, but overall, it's a very good and positive start. Let's jump into the actual game and show you what it's all about, shall we? Alright then, so we are now in the game. As you can see, you run around and you get these little Tinkykin that follow you. You've got different coloured ones that do different things. And the way that you utilise them is you aim them and you can throw them at stuff. And when you throw them at stuff, they will do an action. Different colours do different things. So the pink ones are very strong. These ones, I'm assuming, are like bombs and blow up and stuff. It's interesting. It's a really interesting concept. But again, like I said about the options menu, having some that are different colours, especially if you're colourblind, could be an issue. And the idea is that you're in the room or the house and you've got to go around, collect things, unlock puzzles, make your way across certain areas, and use your Tinykin to basically help you out. There's tons of things to look at and find and see, different stories going on. They've got their own sort of belief system about the area where you are. And the animation is cute and works really, really well. I'm not that smart, so some of these puzzles have not been... I don't want to say best received because I've understood them eventually, but even for somebody like me, they are not the easiest of games to sort of work out straight away. But at the same time, it doesn't matter because they're fun. You know, like, you have fun just running around and trying to find all of the stuff that there is to find. You've got your little soap bar that you can use to whiz around a bit quicker. And certain items will have a limitation on what you'll need. So some items to break, for example, with these like red bomb Tinykin, will require 2 or 3 or 5 of them to actually cause it to blow up. Which I like, because it means that you've got more reason to actually go around and try and figure out what's going on. You've got an actual objective, if you like, to hit. So you need to go around and explore and find everything, because if you don't, you're going to struggle to actually make it through the game, and that is really good. And the fact that the way it works is the Tinykin won't follow you between different rooms, but they will always be in the room that you're in, which suggests to me that you are going to have new abilities that allow you to get to different areas in the rooms that you're about to visit that you weren't able to get to before. And that's sort of like a Metroidvania style mechanic, which I really, really like. And I love the graphic style of this. I love how cute it looks. I love how smooth everything plays. I love how you've got different challenges and different things, and you know, it's just cute and adorable and fun to play. And I have a lot of time for this game, and the fact that this is running better than most other games I've played recently, and it's in very, very early alpha, is incredibly... Okay, you can die, so there is 4 damage in the game. Good to know. But it's very promising to me. It looks really good, because it shows that they actually know what they're doing and they give a damn, and they want to make a game that runs well on any system and plays well and is fun. And you don't see that often in games these days, so it's really nice and refreshing to see. So yeah, I love this game. This is definitely one to keep an eye out. It is for sure something that you are going to hopefully see a lot of later on down the line. But there you go, guys. This is Tinykin. It is set for release sometime in summer of this year, if they keep to their current release schedule. And it's a lot of fun. I would very, very highly recommend this game. I'm going to go around and try and find all these nuggets and more Tinykin and find this banner and do stuff and things, because this is a hell of a lot of fun. And I would suggest, if you can get hold of this game, that that's exactly what you should do too. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Oh god, so you can die from water too. Cool. So as I was saying, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment in the comments down below, and thank you very much for your time. I shall see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.